Welcome to Miss Simple English, where we learn English in simple, slow, and fun way together. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Miss Simple English, the podcast where we speak slowly, clearly, and happily so you can relax, learn English, and practice speaking every single day.
Yes, welcome back, everyone. Whether you are listening in your bedroom, on the bus, in the kitchen, or maybe secretly listening during work.
Adam?
What? I'm just supporting the students.
Well, we are very happy you are here today because this episode is going to be super useful for beginners.
Very useful, very important, very tiny grammar.
Tiny grammar?
Yes, today we are talking about tiny English words that make a big difference.
Exactly. Today's topic is...
An, and the three little grammar superheroes.
Superheroes?
Yes, they save English sentences from confusion.
That is actually true. Without articles, English sounds strange.
Very strange, like robot English.
Exactly. For example, if you say, I bought book.
It sounds incomplete. It sounds like a broken robot. I bought book.
Yes, but if you say,
I bought a book.
now the sentence sounds natural and correct. But Adam, why do we need a, an, and the? Why can't we just have one word?
Because our superheroes have different jobs. And an are a team. We call them the indefinite articles.
Ooh, big grammar word, indefinite. What does that mean in simple English?
It just means anyone. It's not special. If I say, I want to eat a banana, it means I don't care which banana. Big banana, small banana, your banana, just any banana.
Hey, don't eat my banana. But yes, you're right. Means one of many. But what about an?
An is the twin brother of a. It does the exact same job, but it only hangs out with words that start with a vowel sound. You know, A, E, I, O, U. Like an apple, an elephant, an interesting podcast.
Like our podcast. So we say a book, but an apple. It just sounds smoother, right? Try saying a apple.
It feels like a little speed bump in your mouth. A apple.
Exactly. An apple flows like water. But wait, Adam, what about the leader of the superheroes, the big boss, the?
The is the definite article. This superhero is very specific.
Specific, meaning special? Yes, we use the when both you and I know exactly which thing we are talking about. Remember your banana example? If you say, I want a banana, it's any banana. But if you say, I want the banana on the table, now it is a specific banana, the one on the table.
Oh, I see. So if I say, I saw a dog yesterday, it's just a random dog. But if I say, the dog bit me, you know exactly which mean dog I am talking about.
Exactly. English speakers love these three words.
Sometimes too much.
Yes, sometimes we use them when we don't even need to. But don't worry, listeners, we'll keep it simple today. Okay, everyone, let's start with the article a.
Is one of the most common words in English conversation.
We use a before singular nouns that begin with a consonant sound.
That sounds scary. Consonant sound. My brain already hurts.
Don't worry, we'll make it simple. Consonants are just the letters that are not vowels. So letters like B, C, D, F, G, and so on.
Good, because my brain is still sleeping.
Adam, it's the middle of the day.
My brain needs coffee 24 hours a day.
Okay then, let's look at examples. A cat.
A dog.
A teacher.
A banana.
A phone.
A pizza.
Of course you said pizza.
Pizza is important educational vocabulary.
Right.
Students need survival English. If you can't order a pizza, are you really speaking English?
Okay then, you win.
Eva, can I say, I saw cat yesterday?
Not exactly.
Why?
Because cat is a singular countable noun. That means it's one thing and we can count it. One cat, two cats, three cats. In English, when we talk about just one countable thing for the first time, it cannot stand alone. It feels lonely.
Oh, poor little cat, lonely without its article.
Exactly. So we need an article to keep it company.
Ah, so I should say, I saw a cat yesterday.
Perfect.
What if the cat was very cute?
Then you put the descriptive word, the adjective, right after a. So you can say, I saw a very cute cat yesterday. Notice how a now sits before very, because very starts with a V sound, which is also a consonant.
What if the cat was wearing sunglasses?
Adam, where are you finding these cats?
In my imagination, they're very cool imagination cats.
Okay, well, if the cat is wearing sunglasses, you would say, I saw a cool cat wearing sunglasses.
Nice! But wait, Eva, what if an adjective starts with a vowel sound, like an ugly cat? Though no cats are ugly, of course.
Ah, that is the perfect bridge to our next superhero. And even if the noun is cat, if the word directly after the article starts with a vowel sound like ugly, our grammar rules switch teams. But let's save that for the next part.
Ooh, a cliffhanger. Tune in after a quick sip of my coffee.
Now let's talk about an.
An is very similar to a. They're basically twin brothers, right?
Yes, but we use an before vowel sounds.
A, E, I, O, U, the classic five.
Exactly.
Can you give examples?
Of course. An apple,
An egg,
an elephant,
an orange,
an umbrella.
an ice cream.
Very good.
Thank you, I practiced with snacks.
I can see that. Egg, orange, ice cream. You're always thinking about food, Adam.
Eva, why do we use an before vowel sounds? Why make two different words for the same job?
Because it sounds smoother and makes sentences much easier to pronounce.
Oh, so English wants smooth sounds, like a jazz song.
Exactly. If you try to push two vowel sounds together, your tongue gets stuck. Can I say, apple? No.
My dreams are broken.
No. Your dreams are fine. Just try saying it out loud. Apple. Do you feel how your breath has to stop completely between the two words? It's like your throat closes for a millisecond.
You're right. It feels like a tiny glitch in my speaking. Apple.
Exactly. But when you add that little N sound, it creates a bridge. The words slide together effortlessly. An apple.
Okay, an apple, an egg, an orange. Wow, that really does slide. It's like my tongue is on ice skates.
Perfect pronunciation.
Thank you. My imaginary elephant is proud of me again.
You really love that elephant.
It supports my English journey. It stands behind me and goes doot doot every time I use an correctly.
Well, I'm glad your elephant is happy. But listeners, there's one secret trick about an that we must tell you.
It's about the sound, not just the letter.
Wait, a secret trick? Is it a trap? No, it's not a trap. Think about the word hour. H-O-U-R. It starts with the letter H, which is a consonant, but the H is silent. We say hour. Because it sounds like it starts with an O, we say an hour.
Mind blown. So if I have to wait 60 minutes for my pizza, I am waiting for an hour, not a hour.
Precisely. It's all about what your ears hear, not just what your eyes see.
Brilliant. Okay, I think my brain is fully awake now. Bring on the ultimate boss, the.
Okay, everyone. Now we have a tricky part.
Ooh, plot twist.
Sometimes English follows the sound, not the spelling.
English loves confusing people.
Sometimes, yes.
Can you explain?
Of course. Look at this word, unicorn.
It starts with U.
Yes, but listen carefully to the sound.
Unicorn.
Exactly. The word starts with the y sound,
So we say a unicorn.
not an unicorn.
Correct. Wow. English is sneaky.
A little sneaky.
What about hour?
Good question. We say an hour.
But wait, hour starts with H.
Yes, but the H is silent.
Oh.
So the sound is like hour.
English really wakes up every morning and chooses confusion.
Now, let's learn about the.
The is used for something specific.
Exactly.
Can you explain slowly? My brain needs a map for the superhero.
Of course. Let's compare them. If I say, I saw a dog.
Okay, any dog. A random dog in the street. I don't know this dog.
Right. But if I say, I saw the dog.
Now we know which dog.
Exactly. We use the because we both share the same secret information. We both know exactly which animal I am talking about.
Maybe it's your neighbor's dog that barks all night.
Yes.
Or the dog wearing sunglasses from my imagination.
That famous dog again.
He's stylish. Everyone knows the sunglasses dog. He's a celebrity.
Okay, let's look at more real-life examples. If we're sitting in a room together and I say, please close the door.
I will close it because we know which door. There's usually only one door in the room. It would be crazy if I ran outside to find a random door to close.
Right, that would look very funny. Or what if you visit my house and ask where to wash your hands? I would say, the bathroom is over there.
Specific bathroom, the one in your house.
Exactly. And what about this one? The coffee on the table is mine.
Ah, important warning. Do not drink Eva's coffee.
Exactly. Very dangerous. If I just said I want a coffee, you could buy me any coffee. But if I say the coffee on the table is mine, I am marking my territory.
Noted. Safe distance from the table. But Eva, what about things that are completely unique? Like there's only one of them in the whole universe.
Oh, excellent point, Adam. For things that are completely unique, we always use the because there's no other choice.
Like the sun or the moon?
Yes, the sun, the moon, the sky, the world. We don't say a sun because we only have one.
Wow, the really is the ultimate boss. It points its finger and says, look at this exact thing.
It really does. Now, listeners, I think you're ready. It's time to put your brains to work.
Uh-oh, is it quiz time?
It really does. Now, listeners, instead of doing a stressful grammar quiz, let's look at how you can actually practice this in your daily conversation right now.
Oh, thank goodness. No tests, just real-life practice. How do we do it?
It's easy. When you look around your room, try to practice moving from general to specific. This is exactly how native speakers talk every day. Let's show them, Adam. Let's do a quick daily conversation role play.
I love role play. Let's do it.
Okay, imagine we're at a cafe.
Hey, Eva, I'm going to the counter. Do you want anything?
Oh, yes, please. Can you get me a muffin?
Sure. Any muffin? Blueberry? Chocolate?
Oh, actually, look at the display glass. I want the chocolate muffin right there. And maybe an orange juice, too.
Got it. A muffin and an orange juice. Wait, they have 5 different juices. Which one?
The big one on the top shelf.
Perfect. I will go talk to the barista right now.
And scene. Did you notice what we did there, listeners?
Oh, I see. First, Eva asked for a muffin because it was just a general idea in her head. But when she pointed to a real one in the glass, it became the chocolate muffin.
Exactly. And she asked for an orange juice because orange starts with a vowel sound. But when choosing the size, it became the big one.
Wow, so in daily conversation, you start with a or an when you introduce a new topic, and then you switch to the once you're both looking at it or talking about it.
Spot on, Adam. So here's your homework for today, everyone. Walk around your house, point at something and say it out loud. For example, this is a chair. Then make it specific. The chair is blue.
Or, I have an apple. The apple is delicious.
Okay, listeners, now let's fix some common mistakes beginners make.
Uh-oh, I love this part. Spotting mistakes is the fastest way to get super good at English. Mistake number 1.
I bought apple.
Oops, something's missing. It feels like my tongue tripped over a rock.
It really does. Remember, apple is a single thing we can count, and it starts with that beautiful A vowel sound. It cannot stand alone in the sentence.
Correct sentence.
I bought an apple.
Ah, so much better. Smooth like butter. Mistake number 2.
She has dog.
Robot English alert. Beep, boop. She has dog.
Yes, it sounds completely mechanical. In some languages, you can just say the noun by itself, but in English, you must show the listener if it's just any singular dog or a specific one. Here, we just mean a general dog.
Correct sentence.
She has a dog.
Excellent. Now the robot has a heart. Mistake number 3.
Please open window.
Again, robot English. But wait, Eva, why can't I say please open a window here?
Ah, you actually can say open a window if you're in a massive room with 10 windows and you don't care which one gets opened. But usually, when you ask someone to do this, you're looking at one specific window near you.
Oh, right. If I'm sweating and pointing at the window next to me, I want that exact one open.
Exactly. So we use our target pointing superhero.
Correct sentence. Please open the window. Wow, just adding these tiny words makes you sound like a natural English speaker instantly.
It really does, Adam. It's the difference between sounding like a tourist translating word for word in your head and sounding like a confident speaker.
Great job, everyone. Today we learned how to use articles in daily English conversation.
We learned when to use a, when to use an, and when to use the.
You are all officially grammar superhero masters now.
Let's do a super quick recap. Remember,
A before consonant sounds, like a cat or a coffee.
and before vowel sounds, like an apple or an hour.
And the for specific things we both know, like the sunglasses dog or the sun in the sky.
Practice speaking slowly and clearly every day. Even just 5 minutes of talking to yourself in the mirror or naming things in your room makes a massive difference.
And please, do not worry about mistakes. If you say a apple by accident, the world will not explode.
No, it definitely won't. Mistakes are a beautiful part of learning English. They just mean you're trying.
Exactly. Even I make mistakes sometimes.
Sometimes?
Okay, many times. Almost every single sentence.
Well, at least you're consistent, Adam.
But that is okay. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep speaking.
Thank you so much for listening to Miss Simple English today. You did an amazing job just by showing up for yourself.
Yes, thank you, listeners. Don't forget to hit that follow button, leave us a nice review, and share this podcast with your friends or family who are learning English too. Let's spread the simple English love.
We hope this episode helped you feel just a little bit more confident speaking English today.
And always remember, English doesn't have to be scary. It can be fun, relaxing, and simple.
See you in the next episode.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye, everyone.